Hi Aquarius, welcome to your July no contact love tarot reading. So Aquarius, we are looking at the person on your mind, the one that you're thinking of during this time of no contact or communication, and you just want to know what's going on, what's happening. We're going to be looking at the situation. How do they feel about it? How do they feel about you? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? And could things change? All right, we have the Archangel Power Tarot Oracle. Get you some opening messages with this deck, then we'll jump into your reading. And this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in Aquarius, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, Aquarius, so let's see what we have for you. July no contact love tarot reading. Let's see what we have. 9 of Pentacles. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. 9 is, almost full circle completion. Endings and new beginnings. 10 of Pentacles. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. 9, 10. Wow. 10 of Pentacles is longevity. It can be commitment, marriage, wealth, abundance, all that kind of energy. 9 of Wands. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. Another 9. That is, if we get the 10 of Wands next, that's crazy. We'll see, but another 9. Let's see what this is. Nope, but we have strength. And we have 11, and ones are about new beginnings, strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. So definitely overcoming here. Now, Aquarius, I'm getting this like 2 different ways. So when we jump into the tarot, hopefully it's going to define better the situation. But for some of you, I feel like this could be a connection that maybe had some struggles in the past. Or there was a factor that maybe turned it into a missed opportunity, or it didn't work out, or there was some sort of struggle or obstacle in the way. Because I'm seeing single energy here, and then going from single to not being single. And overcoming, challenges. A strong connection cannot be denied. Soul contracts, past life, things meant to be, strong, courageous, and brave, taking the lead, overcoming. So it could be that whatever the challenge was in the past, that's been overcome. It's no longer an issue or a problem. And if you've been single, like you haven't talked to this person, you've been single, this could be changing. This person could have been struggling with giving up their single life for, a committed connection. But whatever there is here, something is overcome, right? And there is a strong connection. So let's just jump into the tarot and let it speak and see what's going on for you. All right, Aquarius. So we have the Light Seers Oracle here. So do your reading with this deck. And then at the end, we do have the Divine Energy Oracle. We'll pull some of those for some extra messages at the end. All right, Aquarius. No contact love tarot reading. So let's see what the situation is. Let's see what's going on. Aquarius. So I'm going to mention the signs as I see them. It can be signs of chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. You disregard those. But we've got Leo showing up there. All right, let's see. Aquarius. Ooh, the devil. Now, strength overcomes the devil, so I won't worry about that. But let's see where this is going. The moon reverse. High priestess. Okay, we got something major going on here. Look at all the majors coming out now. What else? 10 of Cups. Knight of Wands. All right. So I do feel like perhaps there was some fear in the past or toxic situation. But now everything seems clear with the moon reverse. Could be a little unexpected, things we can't see, but things becoming very, very clear. No fear. Obviously with someone you've had no contact or communication with, right? But there was always that intense connection that maybe seemed a little obsessive, possessive at times, But we have the ultimate happiness here, and taking action, Knight of Wands. So what I kind of feel like here, Aquarius, is like you're sitting in this energy right now of, yeah, there's been no contact or communication. You know, it could be a spiritual connection, like you still kind of feel the strong connection to this person. You know, I wonder what they're doing. Is there struggles over the devil? They could have been struggling with obsessions, addictions, or something like that. And then the moon is total enlightenment, clarity. It's kind of like the sun. And then someone taking action here for the ultimate happiness. So you may be sitting in the energy of like, I don't see any movement. I don't know what's going on. There's no communication. Behind all that is the situation of overcoming strength, the devil, whatever the struggles were, things being very clear, someone taking action here to come in here for the whole Ten of Cups, you know, fulfillment in every way. Now, I don't always take the Knight of Wands as a player. I mean, we don't really have bad cards here other than the devil, but like I said, strength overcomes that. Knight of Wands for me is just a very fiery, passionate, go-getter type of energy. If you open up the book to learn tarot, it doesn't say Knight of Wands as a player. Yeah, they could be a little fiery, passionate, adventurous, maybe a little inconsistent at times, or a little in and out. Due to their adventurous nature, because it is a Sagittarius card, doesn't always mean they're a player, you know. It can be, but not, I don't see that with these cards around it. And like I said, strength is here. So going after what they want, you know, taking action, Ten of Cups, but you're not seeing it happen yet, but something's happening behind the scenes. I feel like something big, because the first three cards were major, right? So we have Capricorn, Pisces, two cards of Pisces, Sag. Let's see what's on the bottom. Seven of Cups. Yeah, confusion, illusion. I don't know what is happening. But we got another major with the Fool, and this is you, Aquarius. Someone is having a fresh, clean slate start, energetic reset, no baggage, jumping all in, a new beginning, taking that leap of faith. Could be happening right now. For reciprocation, balance, and oh my God, the Strength card again, twice. Overcoming, double clarity, the strong connection, and reciprocating. Wow, okay. So let's see. We kind of got it all in right here, but let's see if we get more about this person and how they're feeling. So I feel kind of like a missed opportunity. I mean, this could be, I mean, we got 9, 10 first cards out, 9, 10 months, weeks, maybe even. But something's happening right now. So let's see. And you may not see it coming. And the High Priestess, I kind of take that as maybe something you won't see coming. The unknown. Intuition, or your intuition could be telling you, I feel like something's happening as well. So they're feeling death reverse about the situation. Like, yeah, the story's not over here, right? It's not over between us. Five of Wands. Yeah, there were some conflicting times, challenges. Yeah, and I couldn't give that Ace of Pentacles. It wasn't offered. It wasn't put on the table. Four of Wands. I think this person's in a more stable place. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Definitely was a stuck energy. Things definitely didn't move forward between you. But I definitely feel like how they're feeling, yeah, things couldn't move forward between us. It could have been someone who was going through something in their home life. In some sort of... something they were committed to with the Four of Wands. Moving, traveling, relocating could have been an issue. So that Ace of Pentacles wasn't given due to a conflicting situation, circumstance. But they're feeling like, you know, it's not over here. Death reverse. It's not over. So we got Scorpio, Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Let's see what's on the bottom. Eight of Swords. They could have been stuck in a situation, right? But yeah, there's that connection, Two of Cups, even if it was energetic. So I don't think this is someone from the past, the Six of Cups. I mean, yeah, I did say that, but I feel like now it's more of a recent connection, but there's been separation, right? It feels like more of like a recent missed opportunity or something like that. I don't think it's like anyone from your distant past or anything like that. Also, this person could be putting something in their past behind them finally, right? Letting go of something. All right. So, Aquarius, let's see how they're feeling about you. Let's see how they're feeling about Aquarius at this time. Oh, I'm just noticing the 4 and 5 of Wands here, which would be the 9 of Wands, which we have right there. Okay. Let's see. Aquarius, how are they feeling about you at this time? How are they feeling about you at this time? 4 of Cups. They're not sure how you're feeling now about the whole situation, right? But they know how they feel. The King of Cups. They do have love here, and there definitely was a holding back, reserving their love for better conditions. And maybe they didn't truly express how they felt, but they're also wondering if you still feel the same. Judgment. So something's been released. I keep getting that. You see release there. Wake up call, call to action, answering the call, and releasing something. Healing, forgiving, releasing, life review, relationship review, making room for new. Things meant to be, resurrection, soul contracts, past lives, big decision. This person's single. They're single, okay, so they're independent. Knight of Swords reverse. So, I mean, it's taking them a little bit of time here. I mean, the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight becoming the slowest knight. So, I mean, they do have love for you, right? They still wonder how you feel. I feel like love for you as they release something. I'm feeling like they could be releasing an addiction, obsession, or something, right? Whatever that may be. Maybe some toxic energy around them, their own fear, becoming more solid, stable, grounded, single, independent. And yet it's taking some time. But, you know, the Knight of Swords reverse basically would be the Knight of Pentacles, which Knight of Pentacles does cross the finish line. May take some time. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, balance and reciprocation. So they're in a much better balance place. Definitely they've overcome something big, and it's just a temporary limbo here, right? I like that we keep seeing strength. So we have Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius. Actually, that's you, Aquarius, right there. So they definitely feel you taking the step back too, right? So whatever the struggle was, you knew they probably had to do it on their own. So you stepped back from them as they stepped back. Could have been a mutual agreement, deciding to kind of not communicate here for some. But let's see what they're doing right now. So let's see if we get more about what they're doing right now for you, Aquarius. And look, we got the starfish right here. I mean, coming all up in your energy. All right, so let's see how they feel about you right now. For Aquarius, how do they feel right now? Aquarius. No, we already did that. We want to know what they're doing right now. What are they doing right now that Aquarius needs to be aware of? Page of Pentacles, investing, becoming stronger, more stable. 7 of Cups. A lot of energy here that they're clearing up. Sorry. Queen of Wands, reverse. 3 of Swords. Oh, okay. Sun. All right, I like that because that's massive healing. Massive healing. So they're going through a big healing process right now. They may have some major heartbreak, pain, disappointment in their life as well that they had to heal from. So they couldn't take the lead, and they're clearing up a lot of things in their life right now with the 7 of Cups. But they're getting more stable grounding and preparing some sort of offer for you for something serious with the Page of Pentacles. So they will have a serious offer for you. I do like the Sun. That's massive. Like I said, massive healing, growth, expansion, enlightenment, happiness, joy, love, and light. I mean, it's everything positive, right? So I do like that. So this is the only major in this line, which is saying, you know, they're in a much happier space. They've had a lot to work through, right? So we got Capricorn, Aries, and Leo showing up. Temperance, yeah, there's a disconnection. It's still a soulmate connection, though. And 7 of Swords, yeah. So I do feel like they were going through maybe something bad, and they kind of had to turn their back, and that kind of is avoidance, running out of fear. It can be purposeful avoidance, strategy. They could have been dealing with something very bad in their life, right? But now they're making positive movement forward, success, victory, balance. Could be moving, traveling, or distance, right? There definitely was a sabotaging factor. But it could be something legally, too. I mean, we do have the King of Swords. This person could be divorced. Doesn't have to be that either. But truth, clarity, communication coming in about whatever they were going through. It's not a great energy here, but they're definitely making great strides forward. I do see that. All right. All right, Aquarius. So we're going to do one more row with clarifiers to see what else you need to know. And then we'll pull some divine energy oracles to get some closing messages. But if it's resonating so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly appreciated. All right. So how are things going to change here? Aquarius, what else do we need to know? One more row of clarifiers. How could things change here? And I can hear someone questioning why I don't use 2 decks. Okay, this is how I read. I feel like I'm a storyline reader. That's how I read. I don't give just 100 random messages and that's it. Everybody reads different. I'm a story card. I call it for me a storyline reader. That's how I read, and I feel like the story is all in one deck. That's just how I read. Okay. The only thing I use 2 decks for is when I do you versus them. I use 2 separate decks because we're looking at 2 separate energies regarding 2 separate people, and I give them their own decks. That's the only time I use 2 tarot decks. If I were doing extended readings, I'd use another deck as well, which I have done in the past. But let's see, Aquarius, maybe someday in the future I'll do that again. But let's see how things could change here. Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of love, no doubt about that. King, Queen of Cups. 2 people absolutely enamored and in love with each other. 8 of Cups. So I do feel like 7 to the 8. This person clearing up a lot, right? Dealing with a lot, and then walking away from that finally. 8 of Wands. So yeah, there's no communication during this time while they do this. But it could be right now, and that's you, Aquarius, where there's that leap of faith, energetic reset, no baggage, clean slate, jumping all in. Success, victory here, and here's that offer. So they have a serious offer for you, and I see this person successfully overcoming something. The leap of faith, the new beginning, and a lot of love. I do have to just say that. We have 2 8s here. Infinity, travel, action, movement, putting in the work, communication. We have Cancer, Aquarius. All right, let's see. 7 of Pentacles. So they've been doing a lot of self-investment, reviewing everything carefully. Their life, you, the connection moving forward. Ace of Wands, exciting new beginning on the horizon. 2 of Wands, so there's a new path ahead. Crossroads. And the Emperor stepping up to the plate because they had a lot of challenges to overcome. Taking the lead, right? Definitely, you know, there's been a retraction of energy. They're definitely single, right? But they have enlightenment. They know. Queen of Pentacles reversed. They could be divorced, right? But here's clarity, truth, communication about a very unstable energy they went through with the Queen of Pentacles reverse. But now they're ready to express truth, clarity, communication, new beginning, right? 5 of Cups, no more sadness, loss, or sorrow. 8 of Swords was a very stuck energy, right? A lot of 8s showing up here. And disconnection, temperance, but it's still a soulmate energy. But here's the Tower. Could be, again, right now, awakening, epiphany, aha moment, change, shock, revelation, surprise. Big, big change happening. No more lack of loneliness. 5 of Pentacles reverse. You know, there was that blocked. It felt like an indecisive energy. But now there's building, growing, expanding, rebuilding. This person definitely had to go through a lot of rebuilding. But now it's time to grow and expand on this connection. Kind of what I feel here, Aquarius. Okay. Let's get you some divine. I mean, right now. I mean, we saw the Tower and the Fool. It's right now for me. But let's see. Aquarius. Now, this person could have overcome or did something where they received something for that, because I kind of see this person standing in front of other people. So they may have got like a how can I put this? Some sort of accolades for completing something, overcoming something, and being like acknowledged for that, and receiving something for that too. So whatever that means, maybe they had to go through rehab and they received some sort of recognition for that or something. I mean, it could be something like that as well. But anyway, let's see, Aquarius. Let's get you some Divine Energy Oracle, see what else you need to know. Also, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box. After the title, hit more a couple times, it'll pop up. All information you need to know about everything, all the links you need, my other channels, it's all down there. All right, let's see. Aquarius, be decisive. So big decisions coming in here, decisions to be made, to be open to this love. So they have decided to be open to this love, right? They do want this love. Have faith. So maybe you were kind of losing faith. It's been taking a while here, you know, like not sure what's going to happen. It's like have faith. They're deciding. They've already made their mind about love. Refine your attention. So now, you know, had to give their attention to something else to overcome it, whatever that was. Now they can put all their attention on you. And saying to be open, compassionate, and make no judgments about them, each other, right, as well. Someone's definitely got their power back. I definitely felt that. And it's time to look forward. They just had to retreat, right? Just had to retreat for a while. And yeah, it's all about patience. They had to nurture themselves first. Exactly. This is something about, but now they're ready to communicate. And they have overcome something, strength here showing up. All right. Anyway, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. I do hope it helped, it resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.